Good afternoon and welcome to yet another edition of YES101's Visual Radio. I'm Theruni Karunaratne. First on to your news here at home. A bus travelling from Colombo to Passara has met with an accident at the 10th mile post in Passara at around 6 a.m. this morning. 5 people were injured and admitted to the Passara hospital. Police suspect that the driver had fallen asleep on the wheel. Meanwhile, the newly appointed heads of mission of Sri Lanka met with Prime Minister Dr. Harini Amarasuriya at the Parliament of Sri Lanka to discuss avenues for strengthening diplomatic collaboration. The discussions focused on expanding trade, tourism and other key areas of bilateral interest and cooperation. Prime Minister Harini Amarasuriya emphasized the importance of enhancing trade relations and exploring new opportunities for Sri Lankan products in the global markets. She highlighted the need to establish a stronger presence in emerging markets while promoting greater visibility for local industries to ensure sustainable economic growth. And in more local news, the government has decided to reinstate the pension increase process, which was abolished by the administration of former President Gotabaya Rajapaksa in 2020. Deputy Minister of Labour Mahinda Jayasinghe said that the pension increase will apply to government employees who retired between the 1st of January 2016 and 31st of December 2019. He further noted that the upcoming budget includes provisions for this adjustment. Let's now move on to international news.
International news.
And in news overseas, thousands of South Koreans began gathering in the capital for rival demonstrations today as investigators prepare another attempt to arrest suspended President Yoon Suk-yeol over his short-lived martial law decree. Yoon resisted arrest in a standoff between his guards and investigators last week after his failed December 3rd power grab plunged South Korea into its worst political crisis in decades. Protesters both for and against Yoon were scheduled to gather in sub-zero conditions along major roads in the center of Seoul today, either demanding his arrest or calling for his impeachment to be declared invalid. Let's now move on to sports news.
Sports news.
And in sports, McCartney Kessler will head into the Australian Open with a second WTA title under her belt with a victory over Elise Mertens in the Hobart International Final today. The American, who will face China's Zhang Shuai in the first round at Melbourne Park, racked up 44 winners against Mertens, who was chasing a third title in Hobart after triumphs in 2017 and 2018, as well as a runners-up finish last year. Well, that's a wrap of this edition of YES101's Visual Radio. I'm Theruni Karunaratne. Stay tuned with News First for more of the very latest.